This is SoCal Talk. Hey, Internet, thank you for joining me in another episode of SoCal Talk. In this episode, you know, the quote unquote, what's his name? The poser in chief, right? Is here in California this day to campaign for Gavin Newsom's. And the reason why I want to make this video is to indicate that California has been influenced a lot of things that's going around in the city for years and years and years. It seems like to me, this is my opinion, this isn't only my opinion, what I think is only to me, but I'm not speaking for anybody else's behalf. This is what I put in together, like why California is destroying this country. Just one state out of the union. California practically destroyed all the country, um, creating all the crooked politicians, putting in Washington D.C., have the majority of Congress in Washington D.C., right? Just one state out of the union, right? One state out of the union, and it's just totally destroying this country. But when I want to give a few examples, the few main reason why this state is destroying the country is by one, the entertainment industry, right? Two, the information technology, Silicon Valley, right? And three, I can't figure out the third one will pop in my head for some reason. But entertainment, right? Entertainment industry, they have so much power of influencing the world with their propaganda nonsense in their movie and in their entertainment via network, TV, movies, musics. Not only that, fashion as well. Right? I put fashion in the same lumps. Right? And they put all these stuff. Right? If they want to change people, fashion trend, they put it in the media. Right? Showing what's the next fashion trend. If they want to put out the next trend of social engineering, they put it in the media. Right? Like the GAY agenda. Right? If they want to push influence the people of going to war, they put it in the media, right? Either by movies, like war movies and all that stuff. Try to change people's perspective. The media have so much power influencing people, all right? This is why it's so dangerous just to make your decision based on a movie or what you see on TV, because the TV could lie to you without you even knowing it, all right? You need to have an unbiased mindset before you go making any decision right now, okay? And just don't trust the media because they have a lot of influences. But because of that, I because of that their infancy by the movie industry, the music industry, and the television industry is all centralized in one area, like Los Angeles, right? And they make a lot of decisions of swaying the public opinion on what things is what. It reminds me back in the 1900s, the turn of the century, with William Randall Hearst, right? He have a lot of influences because he owned most of the publications, okay, and he have a lot of influence and power. He could destroy a person's characteristic just by printing out a story. That's why he has so much control in politicians and policy making back in his days, because he could destroy a politician by printing out stuff that people aren't true, because people don't have enough access to information, so they automatically assume that the publication are the arbitrator of truth. Okay, this is how it was back in the 50s. This is what led to the criminalization of marijuana. Okay, because William Randall Hearst think that the hemp industry will put him out of business because he owned most of the lumbering company that print out his paper, right? And hemp is a versatile plant. You can make anything out of it. You can make paper as well. And if hemp become legalized, it'll put William Randall Hearst out of business because he owned most of the lumber company that produces paper for him. Okay, that's one example. All right. Another example is that is this in its infancy right now. Back in the days with information technology, the Silicon Valley. Okay, Silicon Valley have major influences as well. Before it didn't until the advent of the internet, DARPA, right? And not only that, not only DARPA, but people in Silicon Valley, the government don't know what to do with it. They only use it to communicate within its own infrastructure within the military to dictate what goes what and strategize a, a plan to take out its enemy. Right now, the thing is, what's smart is that the people in Silicon Valley now to utilize it for different purposes, make it streamlined for information to be accessed easier. Before that, right? Before that, okay, before people get the information, it used to be by wired, right? Information used to flow from East Coast to West Coast, East Coast to West Coast, and it's very slow, right? Like back in the days, people told me that Fast and Trend usually started in the East Coast, and it didn't make its way to the West Coast until after. So what the West Coast see as trendy right now is really old compared to what the people in the East Coast really see, because they get the first stab at it, right? Or it's trend that start in Europe usually make its way to the West later, like music, fashions, and all that stuff. Because information used to flow slow, very slow. What they use um was that tap Morse code or whatever it is, or or mail or postage mail, something like that. But the point is, information go very slow back in the days until the advent of television. Then information started to flow easier and easier, or not easier, but fast now, right? Because television people it's faster to get information. And then we have the internet, which make it faster for people to get the internet, right? Not only that, the internet allow people to get information without going to a middleman like the news corporation, right? Or the publication. So the internet allow people to access information without going to the middleman via the news publications or the news anchors or movie or anything. So when people have the internet, they don't need these entities, because people are free to look in any information that they want without the news media, the publication dictate what they should look at. That's the difference. Okay, at the advent of the internet, people get to choose what they want to research for instead of being dictated by these entity, the media, right? That's how California influenced the whole world as well, because they introduced these kind of concepts. Silicon Valley made it popular, right? They were pushing internet, because most of the time, in the movies we see the internet, right? Usually start centralized in Silicon Valley or San Francisco, right? Those areas, California, let's say that, California, and then it makes its way all around the world now. Now that if that's possible, it's easier to influence people because information are easy to access now. Okay, now what they don't realize is that these these established entities, right? They didn't realize how it negatively affect them, right? Because information is so freely easy to access now, right? Now before they have a monopoly on information. Right, they get to dictate what's popular, control control people's opinion, control people thoughts, control what politician represent what, right? Dictate how people should vote for, right? That's their power, right? The media, the showbiz industry, the entertainment industry, that's the power to control what's trendy, what's not trendy, so they could dictate how society flows, right? Before that, society flowed very slowly. Fashion trends flow very slowly. Very slow. Now it's fast now. People get the internet in the blink of an eye now. Not only that, people aren't controlled by that information. Now they could find information elsewhere, but they can't have that. This is why it leads to these entity, these corporation of the social media are trying to control now by censoring people, tell what people can't see or can't see, mute people, shadow ban people, all right? And they're based in California. Now they try to spread out worldwide now. But, the point is that they were originated from California. This is what lets me say that California is ruining the United States. You're ruining the world, basically, practically. It's all stemmed it. When you look at it, it's all stemmed from California. All these all these manipulations, all these social engineerings, all these propaganda. Not only that, this propaganda stemmed it in the 1950s when McCarthyism exists. Because back in the day, they were accusing this entertainment industry of being communist. Right? Not only that, it always stemmed all the way back to Operation Paperclip, where we had all these Nazi scientists come to California. Werner von Braun, right? Southern California. There's a lot of German immigrants that came here. I'm not saying German people are Nazis, not all of them are Nazis, but I'm saying most of these scientists are why there's a lot of German influence in Southern California because of Operation Paperclip. All right, they bring up all these Nazi scientists over here, all right, to work in their industry. Who funded Werner von Braun? Walt Disney. Okay? In California. All stemming from California. All stemming from California. JPL. California. Social engineering. The music industry. The music revolution. The hippie movement. They're widely known from coming from California. San Francisco. Ashbury Lane or whatever it is, right? And Los Angeles, right? Laurel Canyon. Why is all the most influential music talent come from Laurel Canyon? All right, Janis Joplin. Oh, they lived there. I don't say they came from there, but Janis Joplin's from Texas, I think. Janis Joplin. What's his name? Jim Morrison. Jimi Hendrix. Well, these are the 27 Club. I'll go on another story about that. But right now, most of the musicians live in the Laurel Canyon right now. Okay? So it's all stemmed from there. There's a lot of freaky stuff. And most of these people have connection to the military-industrial complex as well. The Camp Pendleton, located in California as well. Okay, need I say more? There's a lot of military bases in California as well. All right, my point is that most of the thing that's going around in the world stemmed it back in the days, right? California from back in the days, and it built up, and then this is what we get right now from the product, the fruits of their labor, their products right now. It's all stemming from California. All the people that come out that's ruining society, most of them is coming out of California. The show business industry. All right, coming from California. The California dream, right? It's dead. I'm telling you, it's dead right now. And I'm being a Californian myself. I'm really ashamed of the type of grotesque thing that they've been putting out to influence society. Society needs to understand more what they read, what they watch, what kind of entertainment they're watching, what kind of manipulation. Because when you are awake, you get to see all these hidden symbolism right under your nose. Right now, every movie that I watch, I can see the type of propaganda they're pushing right now. Right? It's at first people was asleep. Now people are awakening right now. Right? I can't watch a movie without seeing any propaganda. I can't see a movie without seeing any underlying meaning. Okay, there's all these underlying meaning. I can't see a commercial. I can't see a broadcasting. I can't read any publication without seeing any bias. I can't buy a cell phone without seeing the type of treason that the cell phone will try to do, recording you, take away your privacy, okay? Fascism beliefs, all right? It's all stemming from California. Ever since, if you look through the history, there's a lot of examples, right? From history, from the internet, the military-industrial complex. That's the third one I'm just trying to say. The military-industrial complex and the entertainment industry. All right, so it's the internet, the information technology, military-industrial complex, and entertainment. Those are the three factors that I think that's really controlling the world straight out of California. But I might be wrong. This is just my opinion. This is what I think right now. All this agenda that's been thrown out. All right, all these socialism thing. Why Why is Dianne Feinstein have a Chinese spy? And she's from what, California, Northern California, where they have the biggest Chinatown community out there. Why is a lot of Chinese owning all these lavish real estate? You ever wonder that? Why? I don't. Why is there always a Chinatown in every dense communistic city? I mean, every dense democratic city. Every democratic city out there, there's always a Chinatown. Ever wonder about that? People don't ask questions. They ask a lot of questions. Why is that? Like why isn't any Republican city have a Chinatown? Maybe small, but the really dense one, like New York and California, they have two of the biggest Chinatown out there. Communists, right? Why is all these Democratic politicians from California have belief in socialism, communistic belief? Maybe it's the people that's influenced them. Maybe. I'm just talking on my butt right now, man. It's just, maybe I'm just thinking too hard. Maybe I'm just looking into it too much. But that's what I think, because of that, it's destroying the country, not just California. You're not the same misery loves company. That's how California is. California has become miserable, so they don't want to be miserable by themselves, so they bring out the whole country into them to be miserable. All right? They want to destroy. If it wasn't for California, there wouldn't be all these little populations, all these socialistic influence in all these major cities and all these major states as well. If it wasn't for California, there wouldn't be all these ideologies scattered in all the states in the union. If it wasn't for California. Before that, like I said, it used to flow from east to west, east to west, east to west. Now, at a blink of an eye, via the internet, everybody can get the news at the same time, the same moment, in an instance. But let me know. Am I thinking too hard? Let me know what you agree. I might be wrong, or I might be right. I don't know. But let me agree. What do you think? Is California destroying the country right now? All right, let me know if you like this video. Like the video. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. If you want to say something, put a comment. And you like what I'm saying, hit the subscribe button. I'll bring you back with another episode. As of right now, thanks for watching. This is SoCal Talk, and you guys have a blessed day. Peace.